We know that we define acidic solutions as having H plus and basic solutions as having OH minus. But does water have H plus and OH minus in it? Or is water just H2O and that's it? That's what we'll look at in this video. Now we're going to look at pure water when nothing is added. It's found that two waters react with each other, where one of the waters takes the hydrogen off of the other, and what it forms is a hydronium ion, which we call an acid, and a hydroxide ion, which we call a base. When we do this, we make both one hydronium and one hydroxide ion. We can simplify that as water forming the hydrogen ion and the hydroxide ion. Notice that the simplified equation uses just one water, the hydrogen from the hydronium, and the hydroxide ion. The hydronium is the only way that we find acid in water. We do not find it as the small hydrogen ion. Now we're going to look at how much water ionizes in pure water. It is a very small amount, about 1 in 10 million. It ends up that this is now 10 to the negative 7, and so we can write that as 1 times 10 to the negative 7, or just 10 to the negative 7 to keep it simple. Since we know the hydronium ion, and we know that every time water breaks, it makes one hydronium and one hydroxide in a 1-to-1 ratio, we know that there are 1 in every 10 million waters break into hydrogen and hydroxide. That is written as 1 times 10 to the negative 7 again, and our molarity of hydroxide is 1 times 10 to the negative 7, or just 10 to the negative 7. Whenever we are in pure water, it's known that the hydrogen ion times the hydroxide ion is always equal to 10 to the negative 14. This is done by adding the exponents. That means that hydrogen times hydroxide is always 10 to the negative 14 when there's water. Now we'll rewrite it over here, and we'll be solving this problem for if I give you the hydroxide ion concentration of 10 to the negative 4, can you find the hydrogen ion concentration? You'll need to divide both sides by the hydroxide concentration, which in this case is 10 to the negative 4. And that is just 10 to the negative 10, because when we do division of exponents, we really just subtract those two exponents. In this case, negative 14 minus negative 4, which is negative 10.